Hello, welcome back. I am doing love readings one more time this week for June the 6th until June 12th, 2021. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe your Venus sign in Cancer, and it is a general reading. That means that this might not resonate for you, which is totally okay. Take the things that are for you today and leave everything else behind. Let's get into your higher vibes. I've mentioned before, but I will say again, that love connection readings aren't always about romantic love. Sometimes they are about our friendships, about our families, other places that we have deep emotional connection with people. So keep that in mind as we do the reading today. And if the reading does resonate for you, please leave me a thumbs up. Leave me any comments or questions you might have. And as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. Oh, quite a few major arcanas coming up here. Overall energy, Cancer, this week is the Eight of Swords. Are you feeling stuck in your head right now? Are you feeling trapped in your mind right now? Do you have a lot of thoughts going on and you can't seem to untangle them and they are just, reeling and dealing in there and feeling, like, swirling. I wish they would just fly out of my ears, but they're not doing it. It's driving me crazy. That sort of energy. Okay. For them in this relationship, we have the Death card, the Hermit card, and the Page of Wands. This is somebody that is trying to start over a little bit. They are spending some time with themselves. They're really getting focused on what inspires them, what makes them feel excited, what makes them want to take action. And they're finally starting to take action on this. So this may have been like a long period of an energetic time out. They recognize that there needed to be a change in their life. And now they're getting focused on where they want to see that change and starting to make moves on it. I think you are in a similar space here, Cancer. We have the Star, Seven of Wands, and the Moon for you. So we've been, again, taking that time to really get connected with our energy, to recognize the achievements and successes that we have had and bask in that a little bit as we, mentally focus ourselves on what we want next. What is the goal I am working towards right now? And I mean the big goal, okay? I'm spending time considering the wins I've had in the small goals that lead me to that big goal, but how am I making that progress and what am I doing and what don't I know? You may be asking yourself that a lot right now. What don't I know? What do I need to become aware of to be able to take these micro successes and build them into that macro goal success? Now, how does that relate to the two of you together? Let's see, Six of Pentacles and the connection here, Five of Cups and the Wheel. Where one of you falters, where one of you feels that you lose your sense of confidence, ability, where you get down on yourself, I guess that's really more what I'm trying to say. The other comes in and says, let me help. Let me invest myself in that part for you. I know that's challenging. Let me teach you. And the other way around. I think you two have very opposite skill sets, but as a result, you're helping each other move forward on the things that you want. And I think that's something you both need right now. So for me, this energy is that is not romantic. This is like a friendship, or maybe you have somebody you've been connecting with online for a while and you have like a nice kind of online connection with this person, but you don't maybe know them directly or spend physical time with them, but you're both on a journey forward, coming from different places. Let's do some clarifying and see what we can do. It's like this nice energy of helping one another problem solve and work through the barriers that we have. I'll start with clarifying this Eight of Swords, Page of Emotions, Muse of Voices, and the Hanged Muse. Yeah, you're stuck in your head, all right. One or both of you are. And it's like you lose your voice. You're unable to like speak to what's going on in your head because there's like a sense of overwhelm to it. And I think there is some fear that if I start to talk about it, I'm going to become really emotional about it. And I don't want to become emotional about it because then I'll just be all a mess. So just sitting with all of those thoughts and allowing that stress to happen. So if the stress is relating to how I solve a problem, you know, maybe this is the right person to bring that to, because it seems that you have opposite problem solving abilities. Let's take a look for them at the, what's happened here? What? Okay. I don't know how that just happened. All right, let's take a look at the Page of Wands for this person. Okay, we'll take you. Two of Voices, Muse of Emotions, and the Eight of Emotions. Possible that this is a Scorpio, but they've very decidedly made a choice recently that I am no longer going to live in the energy that I was living in. I am turning my back on anything that's not supporting me. I am moving forward from a place that feels most authentic to me. I don't know that they necessarily have a plan, Cancer. I think you here are the one that has the stronger plan, the stronger vision, that you set that big goal, you've been doing the little goals. This person is acting on instinct, acting on what feels good. And they're just making that choice. Like, today I'm chasing what feels good and feels authentic to me, which may be outside of how you normally like deal with movement. You need that plan, perhaps. Maybe you're somebody who really needs to know exactly what step you're taking next. So maybe what you have to learn from this person is how to live a bit more in the moment. And maybe what they need to learn from you is how to plan a bit more for the next moment. Let's take a look at the moon. Let's talk about some of the things that have not been revealed that you need to get some clarity on. 10 of Materials, 7 of Inspiration coming up again. That's that 7 of Wands energy, and the 6 of Voices. Yeah, Cancer, it's like what you don't seem to know is how this is going to pan out in the long term for your own sense of security. Am I in the right place where it's going to be safe for me to grow, safe for me to make roots? Am I protecting the right energies right now for myself? But I think that's more like, you know, personal opinion as to like what you feel you need for safety, for security, for long-term happiness. But I think it's causing you some delay in taking action in certain ways. Like, does this commit me to having to stay here? Does this commit me to having to move away? Does this commit me to making an investment that I don't know if I'm going to get the return on yet? So there's some research I think that needs to happen for you, but it's a lot to do with your internal researching right now, because maybe you are considering moving and like, how does that affect everything I've built here? Is that actually going to accelerate my growth? Let's take a look at the wheel down here in the connection for the two of you. Strength card, the Tower, and the Ace of Voices. So some piece of information is going to come in and take you by surprise here, Cancer, take you both by surprise. And it's going to force you to get ready before maybe you're ready, before maybe they're ready, to get moving on something new. It's exciting. There's like a real excitement energy around this tower, around this wheel for you. It's just going to cause you to have to be a little bit brave. Maybe it's going to be a deciding factor in bringing this person into the fold and saying like, teach me how you do this. Teach me what you do in this situation. Let's take one last message from Spirit here for you. Seven of Swords. 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Where are you losing your focus, Cancer? That's the question that I have. Where is it that your focus is being taken away from you? Like, where does your mind wander to? I think that is something key that you need to be asking yourself. What do I react kind of irrationally towards? What do I just react to? And is that coming from whatever this place is that my mind always goes to when I'm just left idle. There is something in here that is for you that like you're dealing with in your mind, and you might not even be realizing, my mind always wanders to this. My mind always ends up back here. Is this a mindset thing? Or is this an emotional thing you're dealing with? I think it's a mindset thing though. What are the doubts that always surface for you here that prevent you from taking action? Or where are the ways in which you react rashly because of that? And I think that's going to help inform you for how you're going to be able to progress forward on these goals that you have set for yourself. And this other person, whoever they are, this friend, acquaintance, somebody else that's in your energy field, they are here to balance out your needs, Cancer. So feel like you can rely on them. You don't have to achieve all your goals alone. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what they say. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, leave me a comment or a question, and I'll see you next week.